Welcome back, awesome action toy fans and subscribers. This is not Transformers and is not Omega Supreme. This is MS11 Mini Sentry. Says what else? It says Iron Sentinel by Mechanic Studio. Looks pretty cool in the back. I already bought it for this guy here because it looks to be about 1/24 scale, but I will find out when I open up in a second. Let's see what it's like. I don't believe it's a kit, but I could be wrong. Oh no, it's not a kit. Definitely not a kit. Okay, so we have a box and we have our parts here. Looks pretty cool, and we have a rather thick instruction manual. Or those postcards. I think it's postcards. That's an instruction manual for something so thick for something this small. I start to get worried, or nervous. Oh, what's this? I have was that a missile or a joint in there? I don't know. So what have we got? Oh no, these are like literally like postcards of what you can do. And it looks like. Are these the same? Or are they all? Alright, they are all different. So I have a quick flick through these, show you guys. No instructions. So I'm going to have to figure this out, and then needs to adjust pictures like so, like postcards. Okay. Let's not be defeated by sellotape, but where's my trusty knife? Other side, never mind. Ooh, that's going to ping out unless I take this tape off as well. Okay, let's try that again. Okay. No, tape wants to break off in bits and pieces, which is not great. Here we go. Okay. Now that's going to come off. So we have these mini arms. It looks like a couple of guns. We have the little that's so cool. That little tank with these sort of Omega Supreme face on the other side, which I believe is it open or not? I thought it opened, maybe it doesn't. We have this little body part here. These look like feet. I'm not sure what these are. Little rocket section here. The little tracks. And our little robot, the thing that I was really after. Here too. Okay, so let's have a look at these postcards. How am I going to make that? I have no idea. Okay, let's have a look at what I can make with this. So somehow these will attach to that. How? So these go on the outside. Now do these, oh, I see, these can fold outwards. So you get double the size. That's quite smart. I'm assuming it was the same, but the Omega Supreme toy, but I never had that as a kid or now anyway, so okay. So then what else am I doing? I'm doing the space station one here. I'm trying to do this bottom one here. Okay, so then this will go into here. This will go to here. And then we have like this. So little track is nice. And then we have whatever This is different colour scheme to that. This will sit inside there somewhere, and our little rocket ship can go there. You know what, I have to put this really close to the camera so you guys can see because it's tiny. Like a little base or something. Why won't the rocket? Oh, the little feet come out as well. Uh-huh. That is pretty cool. I quite like that. Okay. So what else do we have? This robot mode as well. No. There's a launch pad. This is so confusing. Okay, so let's see what happens to this. So apparently this can open up somehow. And there... Ooh. How are they doing that? I don't know. So this one can open up, and there's a little launch pad apparently this way around. How he gets his feet down from there, I don't know. Oh, like that maybe. I'm not sure why you'd want it like this. That'll go in there. Yeah, not my cup of tea. Okay, let me see if I can do these sort of Omega Supreme. How am I going to transform him? Okay, that's quite self-explanatory. That will go there. That will stay shut. There's a little face there. His arms come here. So this, apparently this little rocket ship in front of me here splits into two. Okay, so he can have his one arm here. Somehow. And the other one goes in here. Somehow. I would much prefer instructions to know what I am doing. Okay. He's got actually pretty decent articulation, all things considered. I mean, especially because of the small size, you know. And then the tracks and whatnot can go on his back, but I'm not going to bother with that. He's pretty cool for a little guy. Let's get his legs as straight as I can, make him stand up a bit taller. Quite like that. I'm not sure how the tank mode is supposed to do for that. Is this transform at all as well? It looks like it does. Okay, well that moves. That goes round, and that goes up. Oh, hello, hello. Well, I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do with this. Because this doesn't feature anywhere in the pictures. Give me a quick look on the box. Okay, so one thing it does show is that screen in front of the face does pick up. How am I going to do that without fingernails? I don't know. If you look on the backs, you see that the screen comes up here, which I am struggling to do, and I'm not sure what this guy transforms into. Does he attach to that to become a bigger version of something? It's not clear from here. Now that's something I need to play around a bit more with. Okay, there's a little screw there. Can I get this in here? Okay, here we go. Comes up, we can have a look at the face inside. Pretty cool, though, how that attaches to this. It might worth be worth me looking for some Omega Supreme instructions and seeing this is the same, and then seeing if it can attach from there. But I just think that's a different scale. From what I remember as a kid, from looking at the toys online, or not online, in catalogues, that this could go around the track, but he's way too big for that tiny track here. There are also little arms here, which I can take off, and I'm assuming that they will attach, yeah, to the ball joint here. Okay. So you can have two arms, or one arm and a big blaster, or something else. That's just quite a nice feature, especially on something this small as well. There's quite high play value in this for adults and kids alike. Oops, pretty cool. And then this guy, who I'm no idea what he is for. He was never in any sort of the comics for Transformers or Omega Supreme that I recall, though someone can maybe correct me if they've got an Omega Supreme or had him as a kid or something. He looks pretty cool, to be fair. He's got loads of articulation. So his head can look left and right. There's no up and down. His shoulders go up, just slightly over flat. He's got a bicep bend, which is 90 degrees. There's a waist turn, no dip. Hips go all the way, pretty much. Forwards, look at that, all the way. Backwards, all the way. Knee bend is 90 degrees, and he's got ball ankles, so he can do loads of different poses. Pretty nice little figure. I've got some use for him with some of my other toys. And this really, I bought this set for this little guy here, which probably makes it a bit expensive, because in UK money this probably cost about £10. Little feet here, which I'm assuming are for this guy again. How does he change his feet into those feet? They pop off and they go on. These are the same feet in a different colour. And these are just two little blasters, which he can hold in his hands, I'm assuming. He should be able to hold in his hands, because they're the right size for his hands. Okay. It goes in upside down, but not the right way. And yes, his hands, I've got his hands in correctly. There we go, got it in. Okay. Even this little guy is pretty cool, though I have less use for him in this scale. Actually, that's a lie. I've got some 135 scale stuff that I could use this guy with. There we go. Though he's a bit top heavy. Though big feet, he'll stand up quite nicely. Pretty damn cool. Decent set, to be fair, though I'm a bit disappointed with this sort of tank section, because other than opening, you know, this sort of face part here, looking at the face, what does it do? Does it combine with the rest? And if it does, how does it combine with the rest? There's no pictures and there's no instructions for me to see how. And on the box, there is no picture of it combined to show it as a sort of archetypal Omega Supreme that we know and love from our childhood, or even now if you've got one of the new releases or third party sort of huge big sets, etc. Nice little set, lots of potential, particularly into the smaller scale stuff, and this little robot guy here is awesome. Let me have a quick look how he compares with some 124 scale. If he's a bit too small for that, he'll work on my 128 Acid Rain B25 scale. So if I use the governor from Hexagear, look at that, he's almost perfect. If I'm using this soldier from Creative Field, number 57, which is also 124 scale, he now appears to be a bit on the shorter side. Let me make him stand up straight. but still scales well. And if I'm using B25, he would scale well too. Now I don't have any B25 out at the moment, but I do have Moon Boy from Marvel, who is about the same size as B25. Which B25 is 2.5 inches, so let's have a look. He scales well there too. All in all, a pretty decent set, and with the price being sort of a tenner, you do get quite a lot of value for money in terms of playability and little bits and bobs. However, having said that, if there's not a scale you collect, or you don't have any small scale stuff, or no specific use for it, then it might be better to stay away from it and not spend your money. And I do still know what that little blue peg is for that came in this bag. Is that for his gun? Nope, not for his tank gun, not for the guns on here, I really don't know. And these guns are pretty cool as well. Nice little set, nice little buy. Okay, let me get these guys quickly set up for you. This is Awesome Action Toys. I am signing out saying please like, share and subscribe. I'll be back to more Awesome Action Toy videos for you guys. Stay happy, keep collecting, and check out my other content because there's loads of videos and loads of different scales for you guys to enjoy, and maybe you'll find something new that you want to get. Stay happy. Bye-bye.